sponsor is BT Miners. BT Miners has been a longtime sponsor of the channel and a proven reliable source for ASIC miners. If you are looking to purchase ASICs hardware from Bitcoin to Dogecoin miners, they are available for purchase on bt-miners.com. BT Miners has recently launched an app on iOS and Android that lets you browse their inventory by profitability and return on investment. Follow the affiliate link in the description and use promo code SOAT for a discount. The SEC in the United States has kind of been on a warpath against multiple cryptocurrency exchanges, and they are now suing Kraken. And this is going to be, obviously impactful to cryptocurrency as a whole. The United States SEC is suing the Kraken crypto exchange, charging the platform with operating as an unregistered securities exchange, broker, dealer, and clearing agency. The commission put out a release today revealing the suit and its charges. According to the SEC's complaint, quote, since at least September of 2018, Kraken has made hundreds of millions of dollars unlawfully facilitating the buying and selling of crypto asset securities. Additionally, the commission says that Kraken combines the services of an exchange broker, dealer, and clearing agency. However, the SEC alleges that Kraken does all of this without having registered any of those functions with them as required by law. Furthermore, the SEC is attempting to charge Kraken Crypto Exchange with the following, and these are the bullet points: provides a marketplace that brings together the orders for securities of multiple buyers and sellers using established non-discriminatory methods under which such orders interact and thus operate as an exchange. Engages in the business and affecting securities transactions for the accounts of Kraken customers and thus operates as a broker. Engages in the business of buying and selling securities for its account without an application exception and thus operates as a dealer. And finally, serves as an intermediary in settling transactions in crypto asset securities by Kraken customers, acts as a securities depository, and thus operates as a clearing agency. Furthermore, the SEC complains in the lawsuit that Kraken risks its customers' personal and financial information with its business practices and poor record keeping. Now, this is something that obviously across all of cryptocurrency has been an issue from the very get-go, especially as it pertains to KYC. And this is where things get really interesting because you kind of find it's not the pot calling the kettle black, but the requirements of the SEC for exchanges to track customer data and the risk that puts individuals at by having multiple exchanges that have all of the customer data that can then get leaked. I mean, obviously, non-KYC exchanges are the best route to go. But even with those, you risk, of course, on the other side of that, some more sketchy practices, like, of course, with the most recent trade ogre issues and locking the kaspa withdrawals, thereby basically destroying the price of kaspa on that individual exchange while it skyrocketed on other exchanges, and users that had kaspa trapped in that particular exchange gone forever, at least those profits in general. So, once again, what does this all mean at the end of the day? It means that you need to self-custody your cryptocurrency. Don't get lazy about it, especially in these tumultuous times, if that is a proper way to use that term. I think it is. Because at the end of the day, you can only take responsibility for yourself, and blaming an exchange for whatever ill practices they commit is not going to protect you and your money. Remember, cryptocurrency is supposed to put the power of your finances back into your hands, and that means that is your responsibility. With great power comes great responsibility. We'll echo that till the day I die when we discuss cryptocurrency in general. Here's an interesting thing that happened. Of course, we had also CZ step down. I presume everybody's aware of that. That's within cryptocurrency because every single cryptocurrency YouTuber has covered it. So I didn't feel the need to cover it. but that correlated to a huge dip in price of Bitcoin. In fact, people were worried that we were going to start trending back downwards, but Bitcoin recovered quite quickly, going back over $37,000 and has had the largest transaction fee of all time hit the network at 3.1 million US dollars. Can you imagine being a solo miner with like one of those USB sticks that just hits that block? Oh, that would have been amazing. Of course, that didn't happen, but Antpool mined it. So if you're mining on Antpool the past week, congratulations. Unfortunately, I was not. But someone paid $3.1 million in transaction fees for a Bitcoin transfer on Thursday. Bitcoin miner Antpool was rewarded for mining the block. It received the standard 6.25 Bitcoin as well as 85.2 Bitcoin in fees for all transactions included in the block. Today's transfer mined in block 818,087 becomes the largest transaction fee paid in Bitcoin's 14-year history. The sender's wallet was set up just minutes before the transfer, and the recipient received only 55 Bitcoin of the original 139 Bitcoin that was sent. Whoopsies! In September, F2 Pool returned a 19.8 Bitcoin fee that was mistakenly sent by Paxos. Antpool, a mining pool owned by Bitmain, has not published an announcement in relation to the overpaid fee. Recently, Bitcoin fees have experienced a significant uptick following increased activity around Bitcoin-based NFT project Ordinals. However, this transaction appears to be an individual error instead of a wider market impact. Speaking of how fees, though, impact the halving cycle of Bitcoin, it's important to note that once we get the fees up to the level of the base block reward, we will break out of the traditional 4-year halving cycle. I think we're still quite a few years out from this, but with the onset of ordinals on the Bitcoin blockchain, this could definitely accelerate us breaking out into a macro cycle and leaving the 4-year halving cycle behind. Will that happen this time? No. Will it happen in the next halving? Possibly. It'll be interesting to follow this along because at that point, you will definitely be not playing the cycle game anymore. If you want to learn more about playing the 4-year halving cycle game, please check out my crypto e-course at sonofatech.com. And that also includes a month free of local status. Thanks for watching this clip from the Crypto Mining Show. You can check out the full episode here, and don't forget to subscribe down here as well. You can also check out my crypto mining e-course at sonofatech.com, where you can get a free month of supporter status with a purchase at sonofatech.locals.com. Also, don't forget to check out my merch underneath the video or at shop.sonofatech.com. I'll see you next Tuesday.